Hey Sag, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to the place where we Tarot and Heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. Lisa here, I hope all is well. Welcome to your mid-month reading for January. It's a little late, but you know, better late than never. Alright, let's get started. I come to you, humbly God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Sag Collective needs to know for the second half of January? Or any messages you want to give them right now. Keep it open. What does the Sag Collective need to know right now, in general? There wasn't much of a meditative session before. Oh, wow. There wasn't much of a meditative session before getting into the reading. I tried to meditate, nothing came through. But here we go. Accept what's dying and laugh at your demons. Okay, this is how we starting off. All right. Whoa, face your shadow at the bottom of the deck. All right, I guess we can see where this is going. The Ten of Wands came out that card of carrying burdens, carrying baggage, but it came out in reverse, which is a great thing. It's showing that the Sag Collective is in the process of letting go of whatever baggage, and I feel like that's the part that's dying off. It could be the parts of them that's been allowing them to hold on to the baggage that they shouldn't be holding on to, okay? This could be a story. This could be a past pain, past hurt that made someone move in the world feeling scorned or whatever the case is, all right? For some of you guys, that pain, you know, someone did you wrong, and then it became like it became its own energy within you. Somebody else's behavior affected you in a negative way, and now that pain has become like its own shadow. It became its own energy. It had its own thoughts, right? So it made you feel like, let's say somebody cheated on you. Now you created this story of, you know, this fear of being cheated on, you know, for example. That's a very basic example, but it's something like that that's happening. All right, what's going on with that? Page of Pentacles coming out. The Six of Cups. There might have been at times, because of whatever this pain was, there's like a pain that happened and it created this, your own shadow within you. I feel like it might have caused, this could be you or someone else, all right? Don't come for me. It could be you or someone else, but I feel like it created some self-sabotage. Some, you know, you might realize that you sabotage. Somebody might realize that they sabotage situations because of the pain that they had, okay? There's a reflection of the past that needs to happen with the Six of Cups coming out. Seeing why certain opportunities didn't blossom, all right? If a friendship, you know, why friendships ended, or why did, you know, relationships never took off. You know, certain things like that, you might realize the role that you played in it, all right? The sabotage behavior. Five of Swords coming out in reverse here. Yeah, that it's a kind of a Hierophant coming out in reverse as well. I feel like it's kind of a defeatist mentality, okay, that it might not have been like consciously there. You might have also felt justified, because I did hear the word justified. Like someone might feel justified for moving. They might not look at it as a shadow way of being, but it kind of was, okay? So someone's coming to the realization that they were moving in a shadowy way. Someone might have looked at it like, this is just the way I need to move in the world, you know, so I don't get hurt again, or so this doesn't happen to me again, not realizing that they became a shadow. They triggered their own shadow energy as a result of trying to protect themselves, right? And then in turn, you know, started kind of acting shadowy to other people. So that chapter is now about to be done, okay? As you come to the realization that that's what was going on, even though it was like a protective mechanism, a coping mechanism, or whatever the case is. It was like a protective shield for some of you guys, or whoever this is relating to. Someone had a protective shield, but then it became a shadow trait. See, someone was feeling like they were justified. The loyalty card, they were feeling justified in this behavior because it stemmed from a wrongdoing. It stemmed from an injustice, and somebody had something that was done wrong to them, but the way that they managed the pain, they could have managed it in two different ways, right? You manage the pain, and then you heal, and then you still go out in the world with an open heart, or you kind of close up and then become like, have this a bit of a bitter, resentful energy. So whoever this is, it seems like that somebody was moving forward in a little bit of resentful energy because they still have this unhealed pain. All right. What else do we have here for Sag? Someone was doing this and didn't realize how it was affecting other people. They weren't seeing clearly. Like it was somebody was moving in the self. As I mentioned, this is like an unconscious or subconscious programming. So someone didn't realize that they were pushing people away, for example, or that they were being, someone could have had some shady energy that they were pushing out. They didn't realize it because it was their shadow just kind of doing things, Anyway, so some confusion about like why certain things didn't work out. Okay, whether it's friendships, relationships, jobs, whatever the case is, someone might have been, someone was like confused as to why I feel like this is a cycle. There's multiple ways that this has showed up where the shadow kind of squandered opportunities. But it's coming to light now, so that's good, right? All right. Moon card. What's the moon card about? The moon card is in the middle of this reading, okay? That's in the center of the reading. Everything that's like behind the subconscious programming here. This is going to be a major one for you guys, or for whoever this is. Wow. The moon card, clarified by the well. This runs deep, okay? This is a deep running programming. And someone was just blind to what their shadow was doing. Maybe some people might be confused, like they'll do something and they're just like, why did I just do that? Why did I even say that to that person? Like, what's wrong with me, And it's like, it's that type of energy, Some people might not have realized that at all, like that they were, that they were doing it, Some people might have just thought like, oh, this person did, this person deserved it, I was justified in moving this way, and pushing this person away, when really it's like this shadowy, hidden shadow energy, okay? We have the Seven of Swords coming out now. That's what's underneath the surface, all right? Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles here in reverse. What's going on with that? Right before I started this reading, like nothing came to me really, but I did feel like I don't even know what that is. Like, that where everything kind of slows down. I don't know if it was just me coming into channeling or if it was for the Sag energy. I'm starting to think it might have to do with the Sag energy, where everything is like slowing down and you're just like, oh shit, because it was something that was behind the scenes, something that was hidden, and it's about to, it might be a bit of a tower moment. This is gonna, whoever's dealing with this, they're going to, They had a belief system about the world, or a belief system about themselves. Somebody might not have realized that they were shady. Then they're gonna realize, like, oh shit, I'm a shady person. You know, something like that. And then it's gonna be, then you're gonna have to like go over the past experiences, like that's why this person did this and that's why that person did that. It wasn't because of A, B, and C. It wasn't because you're a piece of shit. It was because I was pushing them away. I sabotaged it, you know. It's gonna be an oh shit moment. Anyway, so we have the Two of Cups coming out here in reverse along with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you guys, it might be a broken soulmate, okay? A broken soul connection that triggers this situation, triggers this, I heard alignment. See, even though it's a Tower moment, that's going to make you question, like, how you've been moving in the world, but it's going to put you into alignment, okay? Once you take a look at this beast, you can control the beast, okay? And then the beast becomes your friend. It's like taming a lion, okay? You guys ignored the lion, whoever this is, all right? Whatever this lion energy is, this shadow energy is, you were ignoring it. Soul's just running rampant trying to get your attention, okay? As I mentioned in New Moon and Capricorn energy, once you just reel that thing in, pet it, control it, tame it, now it becomes your biggest asset. Now you learn how to use the power of that beast. You use the power of that shadow to move forward in the world in a way that's more aligned, all right? Somebody realized, somebody lost a soulmate, okay, with the Two of Cups here. Now, this Two of Cups, someone could have, it could have been a couple of them, okay, soul tie energies. It could be multiple. Let me look more into that, because that might have been the catalyst to realizing what the shadow, what someone's shadow really was. The realization of that is the beginning of the end of that era. The ending of your shadow, the reign of your shadow is over now. Okay, now it's time to let your light shine. All right. Laugh at some things, okay? That's the best way to look at it. Don't be so serious, so somber. Yeah, that's what I say when I felt like everything kind of slowed down. It feels like it's going to be a bit of a somber moment. For some of you guys, it might be, or whoever. For some of whoever this is relating to, resonating with, it's going to be a very humbling moment. Yeah, Sun card. I'm getting this very serious energy here. Okay. So whoever's dealing with this, you'll have the opportunity to course correct now. You have this new piece of information about this hidden energy. Now, whether this hidden energy could be within you or within someone around you, it could be some broken soul ties around you, all right? But whenever this hidden deceptive energy comes to light, I do feel like for most of you guys, it's within you, okay? But whenever it comes to light, whether it's within you or with someone else, someone might be inclined to be wrong and strong about it and feel justified. Once again, that word justified keeps coming through. Because it makes someone feel too unhappy. The truth is not like happy. For someone to face that they might have squandered certain things, certain opportunities, certain love, certain friendships, whatever the case is. You know, someone might realize that they were the reason for it, that their shadow was unknowingly playing more than they thought it was, having a bigger role, playing a bigger role in their situations than they thought they were. It's going to lead to some like, oh shit, you know, like I said, it's an oh shit moment. Now, because someone doesn't want to face that, they might lead to being wrong and strong. Okay, now we do have the Queen of Swords coming out with the Page of Swords in reverse and then a Seven of Wands upright. these two cards. I feel like this is neglecting this new mindset, neglecting the clarity. This is denial, okay? And then with the Seven of Wands, which is being, you know, Seven of Wands is a great card. The Seven of Wands is being confident, okay? The Seven of Wands is being on top of your game. If somebody's coming at you with a different type of belief system, you're like, you know, you're holding your ground here. But in this case, it's like someone's holding their ground with a belief system that's becoming outdated, all right? Because it's actually shining a light on their shadow. So someone might double down on this energy because they can't face the fact that they are human. That's pretty much what it is. It's like you're human. The hell? Face that shit. Own that shit. Like, that's the process. That's doing the work. All right. All right. What's the blockage? Oh, boy. So, as mentioned, some of you guys might double down in this shadow. Some of you guys are going to just face it head on. The people who decide to face it head on are going to fall into alignment with whatever they're supposed to fall into moving forward. This energy, what is a huge missing piece of the puzzle, okay? Somebody was moving around in confusion as to why things were happening to them, why they were having a certain cycle. This is getting me a little bit annoyed now because this is such a major cycle that can be closed, and to feel that someone is about to push back on that because they don't want to face the fact that they have a shadow, it's like, come on, who do you think you are? We all have shadows, okay? We all have a shadow side. And this is going to lead to such a better cycle for yourself. But it's the ego, the pride, the vulnerability. Someone would have to face so much. Oh my gosh, it's coming through now. Hold on. Someone would have to face so much. They would have to face the fact that, one, they have a shadow side, okay? That they can be a little bit shady sometimes. Human. Then they'd have to face the fact that it stemmed from someone else caused that pain. They were vulnerable, so vulnerable to someone else's pain that it changed them. That's what I'm feeling there. Like, someone doesn't want to give someone else that power. It's like, they hurt me so much that I became shady. You know, whatever the case is. It's something like that. Someone's really struggling with the idea of having a shadow. All right. Face it. I mean, easier said than done, but it could be fun. Once you get to the other side, the level of like integration that happens, I highly suggest it. All right, what's the blockage? Come on now. Come on, baby. Yeah. Oh, God. This process of facing your shadow is a solo process. Facing your demons head on. Someone's so scared of doing this process because it's something that they'd have to do alone. It's a solo process. Them facing... A lot of people fill up their space and time with people, with social media, with relationships, right? With TV, all this shit, just so they don't have to sit down and listen to their thoughts. A lot of people do that, right? Someone is so scared of hearing the negativity that might be in their own head. It's more comfortable to be like, Well, that person's negative. You gotta know that you got some shit going on too. I would suggest watching the New Moon in Capricorn reading. This is definitely in alignment with that, because the New Moon in Capricorn is about facing the person in the mirror and saying like, okay, now that I got rid of everybody around me, or now that I got rid of everybody that I was pointing a finger at, not saying that they weren't justified in that. But now that you got rid of the external issues, the external problems, now it's time to go within and check out that internal issue that attracted these external results, these external shitty relationships, so on and so forth, okay? That's what's happening here. This is a moment where you have to look at yourself in the mirror very clearly. No, it's not easy, but you got to do it. You're human. You got to face that. Face that level of vulnerability. Face the fear of just listening to, listen to them thoughts and just be horrified. It's okay. We all have it. We all have intrusive thoughts, okay? It doesn't matter how woke you are. It doesn't matter how spiritual you are, okay? We all live on a spectrum of really shitty to really good, okay? And whether you act on it or not, or whether you feed the energy of a certain thought or not, that's what makes a difference between who's showing up in a light vibe way and who's not, right? We have the capabilities to be anything along the spectrum, all right? So with that being said, find solace in that and just face your shadow if this is you and this is what you're dealing with. Now, reason why I had to go through that whole spiel is because with the blockage, we have the Death card coming out in reverse along with that King of Pentacles upright. Once again, the need to just turn this new leaf, drop the old ways, and just, this is a scary moment, the Death card. This is like, the level of alignment it's going to put you into is going to be great, but the process of doing that is scary. So someone's resisting their rebirth and standing here in King of Pentacles, being strong and grounded in their King of Pentacles. Very earth energy here, very stubborn energy, like Taurus, Capricorn type of energy I'm feeling here. Someone feels like they have such a solid sense of self, and now that sense of self is being questioned. And that's a tough one, especially as an adult. You go through your adult life thinking that you're this person, and then you get this oh shit moment. That's tough. But it's going to keep happening. The universe is going to keep smacking us with more and more truth. So just get used to it as we're on this journey, okay? This is the first step. It's hard to face truths about shitty people around you already, right? But you can get over that and just point the blame on them. Like, it's easier to do that than to look at yourself and be like, whoa. But you have to do it. You have to do it. It's a part of the spiritual journey, all right? I hope you're not just watching these tarot readings for the fun of it or to see who wants to love you next. It's more than that. It's more that goes into this. This is about doing the actual spiritual work. And this reading is about doing spiritual work for you so you can be in better alignment for whatever it is you want to create moving forward in the next chapter. This Death card is coming out because this is a brand new chapter. You're not going to recognize yourself after this level of integration. Take this seriously. Take this moment seriously. This epiphany when it comes to you. What are they failing to see? Journal about it. And you don't have to, some of you guys can face it head on. Some of you guys got to do it little by little, and it's fine. See, somebody missed out on opportunities, and they don't want to feel like they were the reason why the opportunity why they lost an opportunity. See, but if you stay in this mindset if you stay in this energy where you're letting your shadow just run amok without being able to tame it, you're going to continue this cycle of, missing out on opportunities or sabotaging energies, relationships, whatever the case is, unknowingly. Some of you guys are going to double down. Some of you guys are going to do the work, and that's up to you guys. But this is an answer to a really huge question that you guys had. Seven of Cups coming out with the Nine of Swords. Why does this always happen to me? And that is going to apply to different, different situations for everyone, right? It could be like, why do I, every time I get in a relationship, the person always treats me this way? I meet everyone, and every time I meet someone, they always do this to me, This is about to be the reason why. You're going to find out what the core frequency you were hanging at, you were residing at, that was attracting those types of situations. So just look at it like that. If you don't look at it like, oh, it's my shadow, it's my demons, which sounds more scary. Just look at it at what frequency am I at, okay? Which is a lower one, okay? Not saying overall, but in this, when it comes to this specific situation, that's going to be different for everyone. If this is love, if it has to do with money, whatever it is, it's a certain thought frequency that's more prominent than the others, okay? That is a low vibe one. That's allowing you to create some low vibe stuff, okay, when it comes to this situation or these types of situations. Like if you want money, for example, if you want to be a millionaire, but you have those thoughts bouncing around, but you might, your most prominent thought might be poverty consciousness, right? You could tell yourself every day, oh, I want money, but you can, at your core, you might have a core belief, that I don't deserve money, or I don't deserve this, or whatever. That is the core at the shadow, all right? You have to face that. What's the advice? This is super serious. This is a super serious reading. I hope whoever needs to hear this, I hope y'all take it seriously. And y'all do the work for you, because it's going to lead to something beautiful, okay? What's the advice? The Lovers card. Alignment, all right? As I mentioned, what's going to happen next? Major alignment. This doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be love. It can be. It can be anything. Like you fixing that frequency, you tuning that frequency to a higher vibration is going to put you into alignment, okay? For whatever this one, it's like some nagging cycle that you've been in. So it's time to just do that thing. Do what you got to do there. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull from the Romance Angels. This isn't a romantic reading. I feel like this is going to affect your life in general. I don't think it's just for love, but it can be. Oh, look at that. Healing family issues. Oh my gosh. All right. Retreat at the bottom of the deck. All right. So listen. Some of you guys, as I mentioned, like the idea that someone hurt you so much that it made you move shady in the world. That's what you got to face here. So healing family issues. For some of you guys, this might be inner child work. It does feel very serious. It can be inner child work. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So some of you guys, this is like issues with your parents. This could be issues with siblings, whatever the case is. But it is something that's deeply rooted and it's very much buried, and now it's coming out. Like, yeah, because you dealt with this, this made you act like this in the world, so now it's time to fix it. So they no longer have that type of power over you. Look at it as that too. If you allow, like, if you start stepping out of character, you're moving out of character because of the wrongdoing that someone else did, you're actually giving them more power, okay? Oh, sorry. Thought I smelled something burning. All right. All right. Look at that. Reclaim your power, Panther Spirit. Taking your power back from the people that hurt you by being better. Taking your power back from the people that hurt you by no longer being a victim of the pain. Taking your power back by not walking around with a chip on your shoulder, being resentful about whoever did what to you, okay? Some of you guys, you have a story. If you have a story, then use that as a story to empower yourself. Out of spirit, you're never alone. This is beautiful energy. All right. I really want to drive that point home as, you know, that point about if you're walking around resentful because of someone else's wrongdoing, you are you're feeding their energy with this resentment. If you let go of this resentment and you allow yourself to be of light, and you can finally let them go, let that pain go, that is you taking your power back and being you in your clearest sense, as opposed to you with the bitterness that someone else has caused. I really hope that makes sense. Sag, this was real. I hope this gave you the clarity that you needed. I hope you guys find the strength to do what you need to do to get out of the cycle and into a beautiful new one of major alignment, okay? That is what's on the other side. All right, thank you so much, Sag. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Add me on IG, that's Taryn Heal. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. And if you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. You get 20% off readings if you become a patron, as well as getting early access to these readings, all right? So thank you so much, and until we meet again, peace.